Students, welcome to SS classes. We were discussing class 10 advanced maths chapter 1 where we are discussing about sets, and we have discussed up to question number 2. Today we will be discussing question number 3 from exercise 1.1. So what is question number 3? Let us discuss here. Question number 3 is, if number of elements in the set A intersection B is equal to 36 and number of elements in the set A difference B is 25, number of elements in the set B difference A is 20, then find number of elements in the set A union B, number of elements in the set A, and number of elements in the set B. So here these coordinate numbers are given for these sets, and you have to find the number of elements in these sets. Now actually we have discussed this thing in question number 2. If you didn't see the video for question number 2, then you can visit that video, then it will be clear to you. Now what is given here, you see A and B are two sets. Here A and B are two sets, and since the intersection B is not a null set, because if any element is there, that means number of A intersection B is 36, that means A intersection B is not 5. 36 means there are 36 elements in the set A intersection B. That means the two sets A and B are not disjoint. Okay. If two sets have no common element, then A intersection B will be a null set. Okay. If two sets A and B have no common element in the two sets A and B, then A intersection B will be a null or a void set. Okay. In that case, the two sets are said to be disjoint set. Disjoint set means the sets have no common element, they will be separated. Okay, but if they have any common element, at least one common element is there, then they will be overlapping each other. Okay, so how what will be the Venn diagram? The Venn diagram will be like this. They say this is the set A, this is the set A, and this is the set B. Now just by looking at these two diagrams, A and B, the two sets A and B are there. Now since A and B are not overlapping each other, that means what? The two sets are disjoint set. Disjoint sets means the sets have no common element. Okay, in this case A intersection B will be what? A null set equal to 5. Null set means there will be no element in the set A intersection B. Since the set A intersection B is a null set, so therefore number of A intersection B will be equal to number of 5, that is equal to 0. That means no element is there at, in the set A intersection B. But if the set is like, if this is the Venn diagram where the two sets A and B are overlapping, that means this part is there where some common elements are there, because this part is sharing with A and B. This part is for A and B both. Okay, this is the A intersection B. This part is the A intersection B. Since the two sets are having some common element, in this case A intersection B is not equal to 5. So number of A intersection B is equal to some number. Okay. So here in this case number of A intersection B is given as 36. Number of A intersection B is equal to what? 36. In question number 3, number of intersection B is given as 36. That means what? That the set A and the set B have 36 common elements. I hope it is clear, right? Because we have already discussed this thing in class 9, and we have discussed this thing in question number 2. Okay. A intersection B, number of elements in the set A intersection B is equal to 36 means these elements, this part is having 36 elements. Okay. These 36 elements belongs to the set A as well as in the set B. Okay, and you know that this part is A difference B and this part is B difference A. Okay, what is A intersection B? A intersection B means a set where the common elements of the two sets A and B are present. Okay, if we take the common elements together, then the set will be A intersection B. If another set is there, A intersection, suppose, then it will be B intersection C. If it is C, then it will be B intersection C. This part will be B intersection C. Okay. But if I draw the Venn diagram as this, then you see this part will be what? This part will be A intersection B intersection C, because this part is a common part where the elements are from all the three sets A, B and C. This is called A intersection B intersection C. So we can find number of elements in the sets A, B, C, A intersection B intersection C, or if 4 sets are there, then you can find the A intersection B intersection C intersection D intersection E, like that. But in our case, only 2 sets are given. Okay. In our case, in the question number 3, only 2 sets are given, A and B, where A intersection B is having 36 elements and A difference B is not known to, yes, it is also known to us. It is also given that here 25 elements are there, and in B difference A 20 elements are there. Okay. Now, if we recall question number 2, then we have discussed that number of what is A union B? What is A union B? A union B means the set where all the elements of A and B are present. A union B means X such that X belongs to A or X belongs to B. Okay. Here in the A union B, an element X will be there if such that X belongs to A or X belongs to B. Here you have to give importance in the word or. Or means the elements may be in A or it may be in the set B. Okay. Or it may be in A and B both. The elements should be either from A or from B. Okay. The elements are either in A or in B, or it may be in the both set A and B. Okay. But it should be in AB, because we are getting A, we are finding A union B. If any element in belong A, if X belongs to A, then X should be there in X A union B. If Y, suppose Y belongs to B, that means Y also belongs to A union B. And X comma Y belongs to A union B. X belongs to A, Y belongs to B, Z belongs to A and B. Suppose Z is an element belongs to A and Z belongs to B. Z belongs to A and B. Means Z is an element which is there in both the sets A and B. Then X, Y, Z will be there. X, Y, Z belongs to A union B. This X is coming from A, this Y is coming from B, and this Z is in the set A and B both. Okay. So in A union B, all the elements of A and all the elements of B will be present. Now, you see, how can we get this A union B? This whole part will be what? A union B. If I draw like this, then this whole part will be what? A union B. This part is A and this part is B. Okay. This part is B. You see, A union B will be what? Now, if we break this Venn diagram in 3 parts, you will have this. We have already discussed this thing in question number 2. Okay. We have these 3 parts. You see, this is A difference B, this is A intersection B, and this is B difference A. Numbers are given 25, then 36, and then 20. Now, what is A union B? This is part 1, part 2, and part 3. If I add part 1 plus part 2 plus part 3, then we will have A union B. To get A union B, we have to add all these things. In case of set, add means we have to get the union. Now, for A union B, we will get number of what? A union B will be equal to A difference B union A intersection B union B difference A. If you take union of all these 3 sets, in case of sets, instead of addition, here actually we find union. Union represents actually addition. How? Because all the elements of A union B will be from this 3 part only. If I have to find the elements of the set A union B, and if A and B are not given to us, but A difference B, A intersection B and B difference A are given to us, then to get A union B, we can take the union of these three sets: A difference B, union A intersection B, union B difference A. Now, since I have to find the number only, number of elements in the three sets only, then I will get number of A union B, because the elements are not known to us, but number of elements in the sets are given. So, number of A union B will be equal to what? Number of A difference B plus number of A intersection B plus number of B intersection A. Okay, here in this case, union means what? We will take this plus this plus this. But now you see, to get this thing, what will be A? Now you see, what will be A? Because you know that number of A difference B is equal to number of A minus number of A intersection B. This we have already discussed, that number of A difference B is equal to number of A minus number of A intersection B. That means this was the whole part. This was A. In A we had two parts. This one part, 36 element is there and 25 elements are here. Then together actually we have 25 plus 36. 25 plus 36, 40, 60, 61. 61 elements are there in the set A, because together we have 61 elements. Similarly, in the set B will be what? Like this only. Okay, this is in this part we have 20 elements, and here we have 36 elements. So together we have 56 elements. In the set B we have 56 elements. Number of B is equal to 56. Number of A will be equal to 61, and number of A union B will be equal to what? This plus this plus this. 25 plus 36 plus 20. Okay. 25 plus 20, 45, 45 plus 36, 45, then 50, 50 plus 30, 80, 81. 81 element will be there in the set A union B. Now, how to find this number of A? Number of A will be equal to what? Number of A will be equal to number of A difference B. Now, this part will be coming here in the left hand side, then it will be number of A intersection B. This is the formula for number of A. Similarly, number of B will be equal to what? Number of B will be equal to number of B difference A plus number of A intersection B. To get number of A, number of B, we will use these two formula. Are you getting my point? How I am getting these two? Because number of A difference B is equal to number of A minus number of A intersection B. If you keep this part in the right hand side, then this part should be transferred to the left hand side. Then this negative term will become positive one. So we will have in the left hand side number of A difference B plus number of A intersection B. So this is equal to number of A only. Similarly, number of B will be equal to what? Number of B difference A plus number of A intersection B. This will give you number of elements in the set B. Now, what is number of A union B? Number of A union B equal to number of A union B will be equal to summation of these three parts. This plus this plus this. Number of A difference B plus number of A intersection B plus number of B difference A. Now, what is number of A difference B? It is 25 plus number of A intersection B is what? 36 plus number of B difference A is what? 20. It will give you 81. This will be the number of elements in the set A union B. So, together we have actually 81 elements in the two sets A and B. And these 25 elements are the elements in A difference B, which means these 25 elements are exclusive to the set A only. Since we are having or we are discussing about only two sets A and B, this A difference B means what? The elements which are only in A. This part is not sharing with the set B. So this part is exclusive to the set A, as we have already discussed this thing in question number 2. And this part is exclusive to the set B. That means these elements are only in B. And this part A difference B means the elements which are only in A. The word only, in word problem, the word will be there only A, only B, like that. Then you have to understand that only means if you have two sets A and B, that only A means A difference B, only B means B difference A. Am I clear? If these things are clear to you, then we can solve this problem easily. Okay. Now what is there in the question? We will be writing. Okay. Here we are solving this problem. Let us draw this Venn diagram again. Here the two sets are given. This is the set A, and since A difference B is not an R set, not equal to 0, that means these two sets have some common element. And number of intersection B, elements in the intersection B is what? 36. This is A difference B. Okay, you have to be very clear what part is A difference B, what part is B difference A, what part is A complement, what part is B complement. Okay, these things should be clear to you. If you have any doubt, then you can visit our question number 2, the video where we have discussed question number 2. You can visit that video and this thing will be clear to you. Okay, now this will be B difference A. Okay, this A difference B, this part is A intersection B, and this part is B difference A. B difference A means this part of the set B is having the elements which are only in A. Means here we have 36 elements. These 36 elements are present in both the sets A and B, but these elements, okay, these elements will be there only in B. Okay, if you subtract these 36 elements from the set B, then we will be living with only this part. This part is B difference A, where we have only 20 elements, and this part A difference B, that means from the set A, from the whole set A, we are not considering the elements which are common to the set A and B. That means which the elements which are coming to the set B or which are also present in the set B, we are not considering that. We are considering only those elements which are only in A. Okay, this part is representing by A difference B. Now numbers are given to these three sets, A difference B, A intersection B, and B difference A. From this Venn diagram, you see A union B will be equal to what? A union B will be equal to number of A union B. Number of A union B will be equal to what? This part, part 1, part 2, and part 3. Summation of these three parts. Number of A difference B, this part plus this part, plus number of A intersection B plus number of B difference A. This will give you number of intersection B, and number of A will be equal to what? Number of A will be equal to number of A difference B. Remember, if you are going to find number of A, then remember it will be number of A difference B only, not B difference A. Now in case of number of B, then it will be number of B difference A. Okay, and you have to add number of intersection B to the both set. If it is number of B and number of A intersection B will be added. Okay, so this is number of A difference B to get number of A, and number of B difference A to get number of B, where we will be adding this part in the two cases. Okay, now this will be the formula from where we will get the number of A union B, number of A, and number of B. So here you will write given. What are given? Number of A intersection B equal to 36, number of A difference B equal to 25, and number of B difference A is equal to 20. Okay, to find. What to find? To find number of A union B, number of elements in the set A union B, then number of A and number of B. Okay, these three questions we have. Now here we will write, we know that, or you can write from the Venn diagram. Okay, we know that number of A union B is equal to number of A difference B plus, I will be using this formula only, number of A intersection B plus number of B difference A. Okay, you see, if you are not clear with this thing, then you can just simply see the Venn diagram. This is A difference B. This part is what? This part is A difference B. Okay, this is A intersection B, and this part is B difference A. Now what is A union B? A union B is whole this part. Okay, both A and B together. Now to get this three, you see, can I get this three, A union B by adding this part plus this part plus this part? Summation of these three will give you what? A union B. That's why I am adding this one. Okay, Now what is number of A difference B? Since it is already there, then simply I will put the values. Okay, by putting the values. Okay, by putting the given values. By putting the given values, we get number of A union B will be equal to what? Number of A difference B equal to what? 25 plus number of A intersection B is 36 plus number of B difference A is 20. If you add this thing, then you will get 80 elements, right? 36, 25. It will be what? 61, right? 61, then 20, 81. 81 is the number of elements in the set A union B. Or you can, now you can find number of A. Number of A is equal to what? Number of A difference B plus number of A intersection B equal to 25 plus 36. That means 40, 40, 60, 61. And can you see this thing? Yes. The number of B. Number of B is equal to number of B difference A plus number of A difference B. Because see, to get number of A, what can we do now? We can add part 1 and part 2. This part 1 plus part 2 will give you what? The whole set A. And part 2 and part 3, B difference A plus A intersection B. This part 2 and part 3 will give you what? The elements or the set B. So it will be equal to 20 plus 36 means equal to 56. So you can write, actually these are the answer. Number of A union B equal to what? 81. How I get this thing? By this formula, number of A equal to 25 plus 36, because part 1 and part 2 together will give you number of A. Then number of B will be from part 2 and part 3. If we add part 2 and part 3, then we will get number of elements in the set B. Since we are not dealing with the elements, what are the exact elements, distinct elements in the two sets A and B, but we are considering only the number of elements. We are using the number of elements only, not the exact elements. What are the elements we are not getting? We are not going to find, but the number of elements, the cardinality of the two sets A and B. So here we are getting the numbers only. Okay. So I hope it is clear. If it is not clear to you, you can raise your question. You can raise your queries, or you can write our queries to us. Then we will be discussing the thing again. But don't hesitate to ask if you have any query. Okay. So I hope it is clear and you can note it down. Then we will be discussing question number 4. Okay. I think the question number 4 will be the Venn diagram of this question number 3 only. Okay. Let us check this. In question number 4, draw a Venn diagram to demarcate the regions A intersection B, A difference B and B difference A which with respect to the question number 3 above, and hence verify the results obtained already. So we have already obtained these results, right? So I think this is the Venn diagram for question number 4 also. Okay. So we will not be discussing question number 4 separately here. The question number 4 means we have to draw the Venn diagram for this question number 3 only. Now you have to represent the A difference B. Which part will be A difference B? This part will be A difference B, and this part will be B difference A. Okay. And this part is A difference A intersection B. So this will be the Venn diagram. Okay. This will be the Venn diagram, and you can verify the numbers we got in question number 3. Okay. From these two part. Okay. Number of A is what? Part 1 plus part 2. Here we have added these two parts to get number of A. And to number of get number of B, we have added part 2 and part 3. These two parts, part 2 and part 3, we have added to get number of B. To get number of A union B, we have to add both all the three parts, part 1, part 2, part 3, where part 1 was A difference B, part 2 was A intersection B, and part 3 is B difference A. So if we add these three numbers, since we are dealing with number only, so we can simply add. Okay, so this will give you the numbers in the three sets, number of A union B, number of A and number of B. And this is the Venn diagram which is asked in question number 4. I hope the question number 3 and 4 is clear. If you have any doubt, then you can write us. Okay, we will be discussing the same question here again. Okay, next we will be discussing question number 5 here. Okay, thank you very much.